Hi everyone, merhaba, this is Ayşenur Altan. Welcome to Turkish food recipes. In this episode we are making chicken phyllo rolls with tomato and yogurt sauce, Tavuklu Yufka Mantısı. We are going to fill the yufka or phyllo sheets with easy and delicious chicken breast mixture, and after it is baked with a tomato sauce in the oven, we're gonna top it with yogurt sauce and drizzle red pepper, dried mint, butter sauce over it. So it will be a triple delicious. Will be finished in no time. So let's get started. I have one big size chicken breast, one medium size onion, 2-3 sweet green peppers, 1 red peppers. It is from a freezer, so it is sliced already. 100 milligrams water and olive oil, red pepper flakes, cumin, salt and pepper, and yufka sheets. I'm gonna use Turkish style thick yufka sheets, but you can also use thick phyllo sheets available. First I'm going to grind the chicken breast using food processor. To help it, I'm gonna chop it a little bit. Also the onion. If you don't have food processor, what you can do is, if you can find it on the market, you can buy ground chicken breast or chop it very finely, like chopping parsley, and grate the onions and continue to mix the other ingredients. I'm also using this iPad cutting board. I use this one usually when I'm working with chicken products. Since it is made from glass, it is very easy to clean. So it is important to use separate cutting boards for chicken, meat and vegetables. I'm going to note to make another separate video about it. So I chopped coarsely, and first I'm going to process my onion very finely. Usually we grate it, but this way is easier and works well too. I added my chicken breast and process it. It is very easy since the chicken breasts are very soft now. To make it in even nice small sizes, I'm gonna chop my green and red peppers myself on tiny, very tiny cubes. But if you don't want to cut it by yourself, you can also process it with the onions together. But this way really it works well and seems nicer after it is cooked. I'm adding to the food processor just to mix everything well. I'm gonna process. As a seasoning, adding salt, black pepper, red pepper flakes and cumin. They are about a half teaspoon each. And a little bit olive oil, drizzling about 2 tablespoons because chicken breast doesn't have much oil, so it will make it softer. I'm pulsing, not processing everything all the way, and my mixture is ready. Now we can begin to shape. To a small bowl, I'm adding 1/4 cup vegetable oil or olive oil and 1/4 cup just eyeballing water. I'm gonna mix this and use this sauce to drizzle my yufka sheets. I have this adjustable ring. I'm gonna use this one, but you can also use a springform pan. This is just optional. If you want to serve it in another plate, you can also use a deep dish pan in similar sizes. So here is our Turkish yufka sheets. Let me ask you please give a comment if you can find where you live, because I know that there are many Turkish stores in Western countries. But you can also use a Phyllo sheets, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video. And if so, you can decide by yourself. Maybe the sheets are thinner than this one, so you can use 2 sheets at a time, and they are probably in a rectangular shape, so it would be better for you. As you can see, I just fold on the sides of the sheet to make a rectangular for easy rolling, and just drizzle the sauce all over. And now going to use my chicken mixture. Here is another good tip. You cannot see it on the back, but I'm going to just eyeball and portion the mixture, divide it to 5 pieces. So I'm gonna use 2.5 yufka sheets, and it will be easier to portion and use the same amount of filling each time. Again, if you are using Phyllo sheets, the filling amount you're gonna use might change. Just, eyeball it and divide whichever you prefer. So I'm rolling tightly. Actually, the first time I didn't roll it tightly, so it was harder to cut it. And first cut it in half, and then half again. This way it is easier to make even cuttings. And this 4 piece I'm gonna cut it in 4 again. So each piece has probably 3 centimeter thickness. And we are ready to stack them. I put a baking paper under the ring so I can transfer it easily. If you are using a springform pan, it is even easier. The thing is, if you are using the ring, you can always make it smaller after the filling and the yufka sheets the rolls are finished. You can make it smaller to have a tighter inside, or make it wider, which I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna continue to do the same steps with other sheets and filling. Let me show you one more time. Make sure you roll it a little bit tightly. It would be a nice recipe to try with your small children or grandchildren if you have. But again, please be careful since we are handling the raw chicken. So as you can see, beginning to stack from the sides, I'm gonna stack them all together tightly. And this is the last one. As you can see, I'm a little bit out of space, and easily I just opened the ring a little bit and continue to stack. And it's done. My oven is preheated to 200 Celsius degree. I'm just gonna make a little bit of the sauce, drizzle it more, and bake it in the oven until you have nice color, about 40-45 minutes. After 15 minutes you can lower the heat to 170 and make sure the inside is fully cooked. And while it's cooking, in the halfway of the cooking time, I'm gonna add a tomato sauce over the chickens. In a small saucepan, I'm melting 1 tablespoon butter and 2-3 tablespoons olive oil and 1 tablespoon tomato paste. If you cannot find tomato paste, you can use ripened tomatoes, 3-4, just grate and cook it. So after I cook the tomato paste for about 1 minute, I add a chicken stock, which will make it more delicious even. so if you have, make sure you use chicken stock. And my sauce is ready. So it's been about half an hour. The yufka sheets are nicely a golden color and the chicken is cooked. And in the last 15 minutes I'm adding the tomato sauce I made, which is also sizzling very hot now. Drizzle it all over and cook for 15 more minutes. And here we are, ready to serve it. It was the last day of the Ramadan, close to iftar time, the sunset. I'm gonna take out the ring, and even now it looks very beautiful, but it will be more in a moment. Just easily transfer it to the plate and get rid of the baking paper. As a final touch, I'm melting a little bit of butter and olive oil in the same saucepan and going to burn some red pepper flakes and dried mint. Lightly whisk 1 cup of plain yogurt. You can either add fresh garlic too over the chicken rolls. And top it with red pepper flakes and mint flavored butter sauce. And now we are talking about perfect looking Tavuklu Yufka Mantısı. Chicken phyllo rolls with tomato and yogurt sauce. I'm sorry my friends, it was very close to iftar time, so I forgot to film it closely while we are eating. It was finished in no time. I hope you give it a try and let me know how it turned out. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in another delicious Turkish food recipes and vlogs. Afiyet olsun.